Hi, welcome back or welcome to my channel if you're new. My name is Laura. Hi, hello, welcome. I am so excited for this update. I am not gonna lie, I've been itching to do my deck of panning project pan update for probably at least 2 weeks now. I have made some really great progress in the products that have been in this project. Say those 3 P words 5 times fast. I am excited to do my deck of panning update. I have, again, been itching to do this for weeks at this point. I have just been ready to switch some things out because there are some things switching on out today. Very excited about that. But before we jump into the update, first I just want to say thank you to Emily from Emily and Mags and Maddie from Books with Maddie. They are the masterminds behind this project. Maddie was the grand mastermind behind this. She had this as a to be read. She's a booktuber. She does a to be read in this style. And then Emily, who is both the jack of all trades, she converted this into a panning project that we all in the panning community just love. I just watched her update for, I forget which video it was, her partners in cream and just like having decision fatigue. Y'all, I love a random prompt-based project. I love having to figure out something to fit for a prompt. I just love it. I love it so much. So that is no different for this project. Every month, Emily shuffles a game board. The game board has every card, every number card in a deck of cards assigned to a different prompt. It's all randomly generated on that game board. But every face card, so ace, king, queen, jack, joker, those all stay the same throughout the year. The red face cards being one thing, and then the black face cards being another thing, and then the joker being its whole separate entity. But I have my items in front of me. I have progress to be had, and we're just going to jump into this. First item in this project was actually for a pick your own space, and there was a concealer prompt on the board that month, so I ended up rolling in a concealer because I wanted to get focus on some long haul products in this project. So that's what I did. I ended up putting in a concealer with the goal to finish it. So it was my CoverGirl True Blend Concealer in the shade Classic Ivory. And this is what we are looking like now in that concealer. And I'm so excited to say I am done with this. I am done. I did try to take the stopper out of this, but I can't. I can't get the stopper out of this sucker. So it is just, I'm considering it empty. I am good with the progress and the amount of product that I used out of this. I have bought a new concealer because this was one of my only. I had this and then another concealer. So I bought another concealer after finishing this. But now I'm just focusing on those concealers in my collection, so I don't need to have this one in here. But I ended up reaching for this one another 20 times throughout the month. So often, still, I had so little product and I still reached for it 20 freaking times. So this is done. I'm so happy that this is rolling out. So we have one new product that's going to be replacing that. The next item in this project was for a spotlight panner, and for this I ended up picking a black eyeshadow because Linda from Linda Loves Life, she is the queen of panning and finishing black eyeshadow. She will do it until she is done with the dang thing, which is just very awe-inspiring to me. So I rolled in a black eyeshadow to just hit pan on because I am not like Linda. I am not about to finish an eyeshadow that's this tone. But I feel like I made a mess up in putting this product in because it's one of the blackest black eyeshadows that I have in my collection by far. So it is the shade Dark Side from the Kaleidos Sci-Fi 1. So this is what the shade Dark Side is looking like today. As you can see, there is close to no progress in this because it's just so pigmented. I need the tiniest amount. I don't know if there's any dip in this either. Maybe like the world's slightest little divot, but I'm really hoping I get a veto or something because your girl needs to roll this out. I am not enjoying working on this shade. All right. So for the, I don't have the prompt in front of me, but I want to say it was for a body care based on what the product is in front of me. So I rolled in a body butter, this guy here. This is the Tree Hut Candy Cane Body Butter. This was purchased 2022 holiday around Christmas, candy cane scented Christmas time. Now, I am super proud of myself for this one. I have reached into this at least 23 times. I'd wager to say more often than 23 times, but dang near every day of the month I reached for this. And technically, no, it's not empty, but I'm going to be rolling it out because this is going to last me like today, and that's it. So I will be slathering this on my body and like my feet tonight when I go to bed, and this will be done. So I'm going to roll this out. I will say technically then I will have used it like 29 to 30 times by the entirety of when it goes on away from my collection and once it's empty in itself. Moving on, I don't remember the prompt that I picked for this product. It was either like easy peasy lemon squeezy or something like that. It was like a give me product, I want to say. I feel like that's what it was. I don't know. It'll go on the screen if it wasn't. But for that, I ended up rolling in this guy here. This is the Good Molecules silicone-free priming moisturizer, and we were up tall, or we were up pretty high in the product when I rolled it in. This is a trial, like a tester size of this essentially that I got through work for free, through gratis. It's when like you get free product from work. Anyway, I ended up using all of this, and I am so excited. And now I can repurpose this airless pump packaging. I have been waiting. I finished this very, very early on in the month of April, and I've just been like itching to put something in this thing because my Cover FX custom enhancer drop packaging is broken. The droppers don't work anymore. So I've been looking for a new vessel to house them in. So I'm going to be repurposing this to use my liquid highlights. And I'm so excited about that. I can finally do it. The next item I had in was for something that was duochrome or multi-chrome, and I knew exactly the product I wanted to put into this project. I ended up going with a duochrome / multi-chrome palette, and I'm so excited that I did. I love this palette so much. This is the Unearthly Cosmetics All I Ever Wanted palette volume 2. So I know Pan left behind the first version of this, and now for this project I wanted to do the same thing. No Pan left behind this. And I am sad to say that I didn't do it, but I'm very close to the goal, and I definitely know that this is going to be a rollout for next month. Plus, these colors, I think, go well from spring to summer. Like, I think that this is a good transitional time of year to be dabbling in these shades. Now, I need to use, let me pull my little notes. I have 4, 5, 6, I have 7 more shades to use in this palette, so I'm more than halfway through touching everything. But I need to use this shade here, which is going to be perfect for April. I think that shade is going to be incredible for April. Same thing with these 3 shades here. The yellow, I can probably take or leave it. That's more of a summer kind of shade to me, but still gorgeous, still super gorgeous. I also need to use this shade Secret, which is just a super intense metallic foiled shade. It's like very flaky. This guy and this guy are like a flaky formula where it's unbelievably metallic. And then I also need to use these 2 shades down here. Again, that super metallic formula. And then this could have looked good in this eye look today, but I used a different palette completely. But this is going to stay in. I have not met the goal yet. Then the last product, I want to say it was for a lip product. I can't quite remember. But for that, I ended up picking this guy here. It's my Kopari Lip Glossy. This, so good. So good. I'm so happy that I had this in the project. And honestly, it only took me about a week until I couldn't pull or push product out of this. So then I cut it open, and man, let me tell you, this makes it a miserable experience. This has made it so unbelievably annoying to reach for, but I am not kidding. I have reached for so much product that's been in here. Like after I was able to squeeze everything out, this has lasted me so much longer. I don't even know. I haven't even been tracking it after like a certain amount, but I basically only have product stuck in this part of the package from when I cut it open. So I have to take a spatula, dig a little product out, smear it on the lips, and then I am good with product. So I'm going to be rolling this out because this has truly made it a miserable experience to use this product. And I have 3 or 4 more of the Kopari lip glossies in my collection, so I'm like, I don't need to be like painstakingly working through this. I have more. So let's get to drawing some things. How exciting. I'm very excited about this. So I'm going to just cut the deck, and the card that is on the bottom stack, that's the card we're going with. So this one. This is the 7 of Clubs. This is for the largest category. Yay. Okay, I'm going to shuffle this real quick because I just looked at that bottom card again, and I don't want to do that. All right, so the second card is going to be this guy, which is the King of Spades. Ooh, exciting. The King of Spades is for a splurge product, so I think that's something that you've spent a lot of money on. Okay, the third card is going to be this one. This is the 5 of Spades. Wow, lots of black cards today. So the 5 of Spades is actually another Spotlight of Panner. How exciting! How exciting! But the last card that we're going to pick, I'm going to do one more shuffle. All right, so the last card is going to be this one. Man, we had all black cards this time. How exciting. So the 10 of... Change suit. Oh my gosh. This is exciting. I get to pick a... Okay, I can change... Does that mean I just get to pick a different one in the 10 spots? Let me look. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I literally just pick a different suit. Okay, I can either do out of control category, which is like the same as your largest category, in my opinion. So I don't know if I want to do that. I can do something sentimental, or I can do a liquid. So I'm going to mull over my little options. Okay, so I have mulled over all of my options. I have just done some little makeup surgery, and we are going to talk about my roll-ins. I don't know how these were pulled. For the King of Spades, Darth Vader, here I had something that was a splurge, and that is either a high-end or a luxury item. And for this, I mulled over my options a little bit, and I ended up going with this guy here. This is something that Haley had sent me as a gift a year or so ago. This is the Hourglass Veil Setting Spray. This is one of my absolute favorite setting sprays in my collection. The mister is just so fine. I love it. I love it so much. But I am excited to roll this in. My goal is going to be to finish this up. For the 5 of Spades, that is Spotlight of Panner, and I just watched Rebecca Morgan's Project Pan update, her like most recent one, and she actually rolled a product out, and I am rolling this in because of her. So she ended up finishing a mini of the custom enhancer drops by Cover Effects, and since now I have this wonderful packaging, I have just decanted all of this, as much as I could get out of this, into this guy. I'm planning on mixing this with a lotion though, just like dumping it over and seeing how much I can get out of it. But I ended up putting as much as I could into this Good Molecules airless pump container, and because I just watched her video and know it took her a little over 50 uses, like maybe 60 uses to like hit her goal on finishing the mini up. I would like to reach for this 50 times in honor of Rebecca Morgan. I love liquid highlight. You know, if you've been here for a while, you know I like to look like the Tin Man a little bit before I put my foundation on, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I use these things up frequently. For the 10 of Clubs, that was a change suit card. So I would keep the 10 number, but I would change my suit. And actually, the item that I brought in could fit, quite honestly, any of the suits. It could either fit an out of a control category, it could fit something that's sentimental, and then it could fit something that's liquid. And that's because it's a lip gloss. It's a lip gloss. So Josh ended up buying this for me, hence the sentimental. It is an out of control category. My lip category lip glosses by far outnumber my lipsticks and lip liners. Like even combining those categories, lip glosses are still reigning supreme in my lip category. And it is a lip gloss, so it's liquidy. It's a liquid. It'll go bad quick. So it could literally fit any of the prompts or any of the categories. So I'm excited to roll this in. This is the Morphe and Sour Patch Kids collection. This is the Watermelon Sparkle Lip Gloss. This thing actually tastes like watermelon Sour Patch Kids. It's great. So I am planning on finishing this. This is something on my like 2023 goal list that I wrote in November of 2022 of things I wanted to finish possibly this year. This is definitely one of them. So for the 7 of clubs, this was a largest category, and man, it's eyeshadow. Always eyeshadow for largest category. Always eyeshadow. Let's be very honest. Singles, depotted shades, palettes, loose shadows, you name it. Eyeshadows are number one in my category numbers. So I am rolling in this guy, which was something that Haley gifted me, and I really need to determine if I want to keep this or not. So we are going to No Pan Left Behind this one as well. I think these will make a good pair though. So I can use my all shimmers in this guy and then ground my look using the mattes in this guy, even though there's not that many mattes in this palette, and there's definitely more shimmers. I'm just not really sure. So I just need to determine if this is something that I can feasibly want to keep. It's going to either be a No Pan Left Behind or I determine I don't want this. I'm also going to let myself not touch these 4 shades because I just don't like the way that they perform. These are the 6 products that I'm going to be focusing on over the course of the month. Hopefully I can have the palettes out by the next update. For sure, this guy, because I only have to reach for it really like a week and then I'd get all my colors. And even then, I tend to use like 1 or 2 shades out of this in a look. So really I can finish my uses out of this pretty quickly. This one, not sure, but I am on vacation right now and I'm wearing a lot less, not today, but I'm wearing a lot less dramatic makeup whilst just being home. So maybe I can get some more good use out of this while I'm just doing everyday looks. Maybe finish this guy. This could potentially be done by next month. And then these 2 are going to be long hauls. These are going to take forever and ever. I'm excited with how everything in my collection and in this project and in all of my projects are going. So I will have my projects listed in the description box below. I would love if you guys subscribe to my channel before moving on. But that is it for this video. I hope you guys are staying healthy, sane, and safe. And I'll catch you in the next video. Bye!